Hello guys, welcome to this video on organic black soap making. So today we are going to get familiar with the things we need in making this soap. First of all, the most important thing you need in making this soap is your mortar, because you're going to be pounding our soap. So you don't have to use the mortar you use in cooking in also making this soap. You have to get a separate mortar for making your soap. So we'll be needing a mortar, and with me here also is cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder, we normally use it as spices in cooking, so it's very common. So you can get the stick if you don't get the powder and then pound it yourself. This is cinnamon powder, and this is what we call sandalwood. And here, this is our, this thing here is our oatmeal powder. And this here is our aloe vera. We're going to be needing the gel, and this here is our camwood. The camwood I've been posting about. This is our camwood, and this is the color. This color is the one I'm using. This is the foreign one. So even when I want to give you it has two colors, but always tell them to give you this one. This one is more active. So this is our licorice. I like using my licorice. Licorice is an extract from rice. It's a natural lightening agent, so we don't have to use a bleaching agent. So for us not to use we use our licorice. It's an extract from rice. So here is our milk powder. Here is our milk powder. If you don't want to use a milk powder, you can also use liquid milk, any liquid milk of your choice, like pig milk, any of them. But in this video, we'll be using powdered milk. And here is my container for packaging after production. You can still use any other kind of container. Most times I also use this type of container to package. And this is our orange peel powder. It's very important in this soap making. Orange peel is a natural carrier for vitamins, like things like ascorbic acid, that is vitamin C, which is very very good for your skin. And this also serves as a preservative for your soap and also a natural exfoliator. And when you use it in making your scrub, it helps to lighten dark spots. I hope you are following. Here it contains my shea butter. So after melting my shea butter, I will just pour it in here. So this has my shea butter after using the double boiler method to melt it. And this here is my vitamin E oil. So in making soap, you don't need the capsule vitamin E oil. Look at the kind of vitamin E oil you need. When you just go to the place they sell these materials, just tell them you need vitamin E oil. They'll give you this type, not the type that are in capsule. The capsule one are mostly used for cream and glow oil. But when making your soap, this is the one you need. So this is my carrots. This one is my coconut oil. Cold pressed method was used in making this coconut oil. You can use any other method like hot press method, it's okay. But this one we'll be using cold press method. So this is my coconut oil, and this is my almond oil. Almond oil is very very good in making this, especially when you want to do your carrot oil. We'll be using almond oil in making our carrot oil too. So in also making our soap, we'll be using pure almond oil. When you use oil in your soap, it helps to moisturize, give your soap this moisturizing property, which makes your soap not to hurt people when using it. When you do not add enough oil, what it causes is burn. So those that use your soap will actually suffer from either sunburn or uh, drying of the skin after using your soap. So we don't want that in your soap. So you have to use enough oil. But when you're using these oils, I'm still going to show you the quantities you'll be using, because using too much oil in your soap will make your soap not to lather, and you wouldn't want that in your soap, so that your customer will not complain that your soap doesn't foam. So here is our rosehip oil. We'll be using it also in our soap. In case you didn't get rosehip oil, you can also use rosehip powder. And this is our fragrance. You can use any kind of fragrance of your choice. We have lavender fragrance, we have happiness. There are a lot of fragrance out there you can get. So anyone you like you can use. And this is our organic our Ghana black soap. This is our base soap. You see this is our base soap I will be using in this production. And this is our turmeric powder. You see, I love this powder so much. It has a lot of um properties. It has antimicrobial properties. It has a lot of properties that you like in your soap. For example, it helps in fighting acne, it helps in lightening dark spots, it helps in giving your skin an even glow. So I like putting it much in my soap because it makes my soap wonderful. Yeah, I love it. And this is our rice powder. Don't mind the color. It should be white in color, but because I first of all blended my turmeric before that, the turmeric powder now affected the color. So that's my rice powder. And this is my carrot. I like putting fruits in my soup. So sometimes I use carrot, sometimes I use watermelon, sometimes I use pawpaw. Anyone I just feel like using, I use it. It helps in incorporating all these natural things in your soup, like vitamins. You don't actually need to go and be buying the processed one. For example, it's a good source of vitamin C, which is very nice for the skin when lightening the skin. This is a natural lightener. This is a natural lightening agent. This is also a natural lightening agent, and that also is a natural lightening agent. So using all these natural lightening agents, it helps to glow your skin and give your skin an even tone, which you don't need bleaching agent again to like make your soap very harsh in the skin. That when people use it, it starts changing their color. No, this soap we are using all these ingredients to do. We help maintain your normal glow, and this here is our glove. This is our hand glove. So in processing, you will use your hand glove so that you not get your soap contaminated. And this here is what we call sulfur. Sulfur is very important in your organic soap because it helps in removing or stopping any kind of reaction that may occur. It helps in stopping reaction. So it's very important in your soap making. Thank you very much for watching this video. So in our next video, we are going to be now talking more details on how to make our organic soap.